bit of a chop out. There you go. It was easier to make steps over the tree than cut the log out. There you go. All right, that's actually really cool. So on this trip, we decided we'd go out to Rawson Falls. Now, unfortunately, what I didn't notice while we were walking down was that I hadn't quite tightened up the tripod that I carry the GoPro on. So as we're wandering down through the first section of the walk down to the falls, to the lookout, when you rewatch the image or the video, which I'll put a little bit up, it makes it look like I'm recording in the middle of an earthquake. Now, I'm sure you guys don't want to watch 20 minutes of us wandering through the forest looking like we're walking along in tune with an earthquake. So we will do a bit of a fast forward on that, but I thought we'll put up an image. So Rawson Falls is it's up above Lansdowne between Comboyne and Ellenborough. So here's a map of sort of the general area. Now in that map I've also added Bulga Falls, the top, which we've done a video of. Elands, the mill icon is near where the bottom of the river there, that river system that runs through Elands and such is, and you can also see in there's Ellenborough Falls marked, the forestry up above it, and then we've got Rawson's Falls and Rawson's Falls Walk, which is where we are looking at today. So yeah, this is it is quite a trip in. It's not a quick walk down into the falls. The signpost, from memory, I'll dig up the image later, but the signpost down to the falls says to leave a 3 to 4 hour return trip, which we found. I mean, myself and Dawson did the walk, and we sort of got through it pretty quick. We were also racing the time, as we do. We love to race that sunset effect. But yeah, we got down to the bottom of the falls, so we had a good look. It is a really nice place to explore. It's limited in the facilities there, as in there's only a couple of picnic tables and a toilet. But you're also only 5 minutes out of Comboyne. So that sort of generally sets up where we went. Normally I would have set that up in the intro, but as I say, I didn't want you guys to experience having to watch the earthquake effect that we'd unfortunately made while we sort of wandered down that first bit. So there is those couple of maps there, but we'll where I don't have earthquakey footage, I'm going to add that in, and then hopefully we've got some good shots of the waterfall. And apparently at some point I tightened up the tripod on the way back up, so we have a decent bit of a shot on the walk out. But let's get on with where we got up to. So we made it. 20-minute walk for us. Never known to be slow walkers. So there is the waterfall from the lookout. Can't really see. Maybe we can get a bit of height on this GoPro. But very cool. It's a good drop. We didn't actually cross the creek / river that creates the falls, so it'd be interesting to know. Maybe that's
Waterfall Creek.
We didn't. No, it wouldn't be Waterfall Creek, I don't think. Other side of the hill.
Would it be Hardy?
Yeah, I don't know if they just simply decided not to run the track across the creek, or I don't know. We didn't cross it. We might pull out the map and have a quick look. But yeah, there they go. There's the Rawson Falls from the lookout, which,
you know that track we were looking at?
Yeah, that might be it. Maybe we'll have a look at the map. So for us, we did it in about a 20-minute blitz down the hill. We're both sweating. We moved. We're going to go down and have a look at the base, see how it looks from underneath. Alrighty. Alright, so this is the next section down from the lookout.
down to the waterfall. This is a steeper track, so this will affect your return time because it is 90% downhill. So you'll be walking uphill 90% of the way, obviously, walking down to a creek line. But yeah, same again. Washing the dirt off. Same again. It's in that same rainforesty type moisture area, so the humidity in here is quite high. Bring water with you. Dehydrate even in this humidity. 26-degree day. Not a terrible day to be out in the rainforest walking to the waterfalls. Can definitely hear the splash. It does a bit, doesn't it? Dawson's saying it sounds like someone's jumping in it because it's the splash is the sound frequency is really weird. Maybe it's the rocks, but yeah, it's got a splashy noise to it. There we go. Off in the distance there, waterfall. There we go, we made it. We definitely made it. So this was, I would say, from the lookout, that was a 20, maybe a 25-minute tops walk down. So gives you an idea of time. On the boards there are times posted, but I didn't take a shot. I have to remember to do that on. Oh, this is really slippery rock in here. Need to remember to take a shot of what the national parks guesstimated the walk would be. Very rainforesty, very green, very green in here, obviously. Right beside the waterfall. You see the waterfall in the distance there. We're still walking in. Oh, look at that. Smash right at the bottom. I'm getting in closer. Look at that. Smashing. So there's the waterfall. It clears the cliff. I'm surprised how well it clears that cliff.
I just want to hop in now.
There you go. What a. We'll see if we can get another shot. Here, hold your water. Oh, put the water in the pack.
There you go.
We're going to wander down. Ooh, now this is really muddy, slippery through here. Ooh. How are we gonna... Wow, the wind coming off where that water's just hitting those rocks. The wind coming off there is amazing. So there's the creek out of the bottom. And, it just drops off the side. Ha! So we've never been here before. I've seen pictures, it's on our to-do list. We actually drove past the sign to get to Bridal Falls. Dawson, this is super slippery. Yeah. So there's the water off the bottom. You could actually stand under that little waterfall and have a shower. This, I don't think I've ever been under such a waterfall. It's so slippery. The rock is just like ice under here. Anyway, there's another view of the falls. There we go. There's a fair drop. I'm going to see if I can safely get across that log to give a slightly better view of that drop, but I also don't want to slip and fall when it's just me and Dawdle. So as you can see, like it drops down two really big huge boulders there. I'll see how I go at getting a safe spot for a shot. So there we go, that's probably as safe as I'm getting across this creek. Doesn't look like a big deal, but it's like ice. It is so slippery, and the last thing I want to do is slip, slide, injury, especially down here. That's a long walk out with a cut or a bruise or anything else. So there you go, there's the view from the bottom. I'll give you a view from the bottom. If it was drier, I'd go and stand under the little waterfall for a mock shower, but it's just, I can't believe how slippery these rocks are. It's just a hazard waiting to happen. Yeah, so there you go, there's Rawson's Falls. Well, we're probably, I don't know, a top of 10 minutes from the river, creek, and this is the hardest section so far, is these few big steps. I mean, we're expressing it out of here, but yeah, not an ultra fit necessity course, but is it? But yeah, you will notice the slope or the incline on the way back out. It's definitely not a flat track. There we go, we made it back to the sign. So yeah, there's the look. So this track, we may be able to focus in on that a little better in some editing, but yeah, we've got so the lookout is literally right to my left. There's the lookout, and then we did the base of the falls, which is a 1k walk.
But it feels like a...
We did that in, I would say we walked up in 20 minutes. Actually, let me get my phone and check it. Alright, check the phone. We walked up in 23 minutes. From the base of the falls to the lookout sign, 23 minutes. Oh, we did it. We're absolute sweaty as pigs, but we did it. So, somewhere here. Alright, so quick look at the spot is there's two big picnic tables. There is, not sure what the concrete wall was for. There's a concrete wall. There also is a toilet. There is a drop toilet. Not much else here, but it is at the back of the avocado farms. So we did it. We did the Rawson Falls walk. Just did the maths. We walked down to the base of the falls, stopped and recorded, and back up, and we did it in an hour and 37 minutes. They're saying, oh, there you go, it's a grade 4 hard, not a 3. So a 2.5 hour, 5.4 kilometre return to the waterfall, or 1.5 to the lookout. We did the walk down to the waterfall, cut out the photo time that we used, and then the walk back up we did in 1 hour and 37, hang on, 17, 18 and 9, 30, 1 hour and 37 minutes. We did 8th, so there you go. All right, there we go. So we've done the Rawson Falls walk. We agree it was a hard walk. We soldiered on, we got it done. If you really want to do a waterfall walk that could take you a while, go for it. We want to thank you guys for joining us yet again, and we'll see you next time. And please click like and subscribe so we know who's watching and what you're enjoying. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.